Hello gorgeous! Today's video is using the Mia Mia palette to create this neutral look with a pop of blue. If you want to learn how to go from the left to the right, keep on watching. So I'm starting with my Hourglass Veil Primer. I got this at Sephora when I was overseas and I have fallen in love with it. I really like it. It's a little bit weird to use at first because it is so liquidy. I wasn't really expecting that, but it works really well. And I mainly focused it in the center of my face just because that's basically where my makeup always needs a bit of extra help. My nose is a bit red today, so I'm using a sample of, I have absolutely no idea what it is, to be honest. It is just a green-based corrector. I'm just going to use that around my nose area and around any area that has a bit of excess red. Unfortunately, my nose flares up sometimes, and c'est la vie. Now I'm looking nice and ghostly. I'm going to slap on some foundation over top. This is the Makeup Forever HD. Haven't used this stuff in a while. I really do like it, and it was a repurchase this summer. So I usually use about 2 pumps, and I like to apply that with a damp beauty blender. My chest is a little bit red. How strange. Maybe I'm warm. Who knows? I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm using the Nars Creamy Concealer in Custard. This makes me think of Glenn all the time because my boyfriend's last name is Gustard. So everyone calls him Custard, of course. So Custard. I mean, really? Of course. What else would you call him? So yeah, I think of him when I use this. Long story short. I'm going to apply that under and out. I really would like to try, I think the next color up is like vanilla, isn't it? Maybe. I'd like to try that one for my under eye area. I use a beauty blender to pat this in, and then I will go over top of it with a tiny bit of MAC Prep and Prime, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So with MAC Prep and Prime, I am just going to basically put it in this under bit of my eye, just because it gets a little bit dark in there. And this will help brighten it right up. This is in the peachy color, which is, I'm assuming it's called Bright Forecast. And no, I'm not using my ring finger because I'm a rebel like that and I just don't want to. I'm taking MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Light onto a little, oh, what are you? You're a Sigma Tapered highlighter brush. And I'm just going to pat that underneath my eyes, not putting on very much product at all, because I am going to also put on Hourglass Diffused Light in their Ambient Lighting Powder. I love this product. I think it just works so well as a highlighter and a bit underneath your eyes. Looks so fantastic. I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe, and I just got the Taupe color in. I was previously using the blonde color, and you guys were totally right. It did look a little bit ashy on me, so I am going to give this one a go. I don't really know if it's going to work out though, because I did use it the other night and I wasn't 100% in love, but let's see. And I did buy the Anastasia little eyebrow brush to go with it. I've been really liking that. It's a lot thinner than the brush that I was previously using, so it's good stuff. What is this? I don't know, man. Those look pretty dark to me. I'm going to switch lenses and we'll get on to the eye makeup, and maybe with some eye makeup these brows won't look so dark, but hold on. To start off on the eyes, I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm in love with their new packaging because the last one used to be the doe foot applicator and now it's just a little squeezy tube, and this is the first time that I've purchased it since becoming the new packaging, so nice job Urban Decay. Thumbs up from me. So I'm going to pop that all over my eyelids, all the way up to my brow bone. I'm doing the floating hand thing again. You guys just can't see it. I'm using my brand new, haven't even touched it yet, Mia Mia palette from Anastasia, and Maya is absolutely such a fantastic makeup artist. I just aspire to have half of the talent that this lady has. She is unbelievable, so I really do recommend you check out her stuff if you haven't heard of her before. But yeah, her palette is absolutely gorgeous. Really excited to use it. I'm going to start off with the color Vanilla, ooh, this one right up here, and I'm going to put that onto just a bigger shader brush. And it's pigmented too. Aw, I'm excited. Next up, I'm taking warm taupe right here on a big blender brush. I'm going to put that right in the crease. I'm going to focus most of the color on the outer portion of the crease and kind of smoke it out just to the side. I'm not going too far or too crazy with it, but just get it out that way a little bit more. Taking a clean blending brush, I'm going to run all over that, making sure that everything is totally smoked out and even. If it looks at all patchy in any areas or you need to build up a bit more color, just go back to your first brush and just add where you need it. I am taking my Tim Hortons card and I'm going to be holding that up along there. This is just, instead of tape, I just don't want to mess up my under eye makeup, so it's just easier to hold a card up, and then you can actually check it much easier than with tape. I mean, sometimes you get to the end of the tape and you peel the tape off and one's like a little bit higher than the other. It's just a little bit easier to kind of track your progress if you use a card. Little quick trick for you guys. Okay, so I am using the deep brown color, this one right here, and onto an angled brush. Triple check that I'm recording. That would have been pretty friggin' embarrassing. Okay, so dabbing my brush into that, lining the card up, and just following that angle. Sweet! So once you have that already drawn on, you can basically go in and perfect it any which way you want. It just gives you the general shape. So I'm going to go in and just kind of smoke it out a little bit more on top and obviously bring it onto my eye some more. After that's on, I'm taking my Napoleon liner pen and I'm going to line as close to my lash line as possible and basically copy the very bottom edge of the flick. So starting from, I need to move in, hold on. I need to get my elbow on something to balance. Let's just be real, we're not all Chloe Morello and or Samantha. Okay, move that in, focus that. Oh yeah. Going back into warm taupe, I'm picking that up onto a little pencil brush and I'm dragging that underneath my lash line. On the inner portion, I'm taking caramel just on the same brush, or caramel, or however you pronounce it. Now for the fun part. Last but not least, take Aqua, this blue right here. It is such a pretty color. I'm taking that onto a E21 smudge brush just because it is such a tiny little brush. Making sure your brush doesn't have any fallout just by tapping it. Place that on your inner corner. And also drag it underneath your eye. So place the color and then go back to more of like a pencil brush type deal. So actually I'm going to use this one. This is the Sigma Blending E36. If you don't have one of these, you could use it like a fluffier pencil brush. But I'm just going to take this and softly diffuse that just a little bit, especially on the sides. And then I will go in after and just make sure that the color is bright in the inner corner. And then go back to the aqua color and just make sure that the center portion is really, really blue. Next up, I'm curling my lashes. And I'm going to use Benefit's They're Real mascara. I've actually been really liking this stuff. I got it earlier on, probably in June or July. And I tried it quite a few times and hated it the first few times, and then it kind of grew on me. So I'm going to coat my lashes in a couple of coats of this, and I will be right back. So for a look like this, I 100% would recommend wearing false lashes. It just brings the entire look together. It takes the drama to the next level, and the pair that I will be using, you've actually seen on me before in my shoe stories video, and they are a SocialEyes pair that have not yet been released. They'll be released in I'm hoping about a month. I'll keep you guys updated, but they are the Siren pair. And they look like this, and they are one of my new favorites from our line. They're really, really bold through the bottom, and they're a little bit more, spidery isn't the right word, but they're a little bit more pointy throughout the top, less voluminous throughout the top. But I'm gonna pop these on and I will be right back. Last but certainly not least on your eyes, make sure to use a pencil liner on your upper and lower waterline. I'm using Perversion, which I couldn't really show you because I was waving it around too fast, but I'm gonna use Perversion by Urban Decay and get it right up into your lash line. Alright, let's get the rest of the face done. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Contour Kit because, again, I am so excited about using my new products. So, I'm going to use the color, oh, that doesn't bend all the way backwards, note to self. I'm going to use this color right here in the middle, and I'm actually going to take that onto this little mini Ray Morris brush. I find that this actually works really well for contouring. So, I only need a little bit of product just because I don't want to apply too much at first. Get my sideburns out of the way. Fish cheek the shit out of my face and find that cheekbone girl. And after I've applied it, I do turn the brush sideways just to blend it up and out. I'm also taking Essence Sun Club onto a tulip brush, and I'm just going to go slightly above my contour and just warm it up just a little bit and onto my temples. Using this XO Beauty angled eyeliner brush, I'm going to pick up that same color, and I'm going to make sure that I don't have too much on my brush, and I'm going to contour my nose. I don't really like how that Makeup Forever applied on my nose. Oh well, maybe I will use something different in that area next time. For blush, I'm taking the Kat Von D blush in Bellisima and the, I think that's how you pronounce it. God, that'd be embarrassing if it wasn't. I said that with such force. I'm also taking a stippling brush, and I'm going to make sure there's not too much product and apply that on my cheeks. Taking my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle onto a fluffy little highlight brush, I am going to run that along the tops of my cheekbones. Oh, hell yeah! Nice and set. Okay, and last but not least, lips. I'm going to use Natural Long Lasting Lip Pencil. It's coming to the end of the long tutorial. The NYX Long Pencil Lip? This is why it's fucking me up. That's just a dumb name. Long Pencil Lip. NYX, get your shit together. Okay, fuck, I'm using that anyway. Sometimes when I get really lazy, I just do this. And it does the top and the bottom all at once. I don't know, am I the only one? Please say I'm not. Okay, I am then topping that with Cherish from MAC. I recently again picked this up, so I haven't used it in a tutorial. And my battery's low, so I gotta keep going. Quick, run, sprint to the finish. Mixing it with Blankety. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is the finished look. Ugh. I really like how that turned out. I don't know, what do you guys think? I hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial today. Make sure you do give me a thumbs up if you did. It helps me share my videos and helps new people see them, and I really, really appreciate that. I don't think there's anything else from me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!